Hey guys, here is AhkTaar and welcome back for the second video based on the bleeders in the game, who is gonna be the best one, and this time we are gonna try Alicia, and you're gonna see that she is maybe not the best, but still interesting, so let's find out. So this is the same team as the last one with my Hizaro, but this time I'm using Alicia. This is the smart casting I have on Alicia, but I think this is not the best solution. She is full exclusives, and with the second exclusive, I think the first one, sorry, she gets an extra turn when she uses this skill, and so in fact she's gonna lose some buffs. Yeah, this skill is gonna deal more damage than the basic attack, but in fact if you are using that against the guild boss, maybe she is gonna die soon than if you block it. So let's run the fight and see what happens. I don't have exactly the same gear as I had on my Hizaro. I adjusted the gear in function of the hero. For example, Hizaro needed a huge amount of effect hit in order to be reliable, but here she doesn't need the same amount of effect hit, because on her skills, if I show that to you right after, you are gonna see that she has a higher chance to proc some bleeds on the boss. So 60% chance on the basic attack, where Hizaro had only 40%, so she doesn't require that much effect hit in comparison. And here on the ultimate, she has 80% chance to inflict 2 bleeds, so really it's not the same, clearly. And here she can't inflict bleeds, I think. She can one bleed on the second skill, okay. So in fact she has way more mastery than Hizaro had, the same amount of speed, a bit more attack I would say, and a bit more mastery here. My Hizaro had 138% mastery, but he had more effect hit, and in fact she has way more mastery than him, so this is how I decided to play her. But she has a bit more attack, so as you can see here, for now the damage are worst than with Hizaro on the first turn. She has nothing to increase her damage over time, so in fact it is gonna be the same during the entire run. So only having a look to the damage here, in comparison with the number of turns of the boss, she can't reach the 200 million damage by her own. And at the moment I haven't blocked her first active skill, so she's gonna get some extra turns and lose buffs, which is pretty annoying and dangerous. But as you can see, the difference between Hizaro is that she can always stack all layers of bleeds on the boss with less effect hit. This is the difference. So in fact she requires way less gear, way less stats than Hizaro, but she deals less damage. And here, as you can see, she doesn't have the buff anymore because she is using her second skill, and so she is not gonna survive during the run. No buff anymore, she is almost dead. She will die really fast because of that. No more buff anymore. Yeah, it wasn't a crit, otherwise she would be dead. I mean, it would have proc the apple. So we are gonna see if she can survive until the end, but I think she's not gonna survive. Probably she's gonna die on proc the apple on this turn and die on the next one, on turn 16 maybe. Yeah, it proc the apple without a crit, so she is probably gonna die on turn number 15. Okay, for now she has still the consolidation. She's gonna have the buff again from Catherine, but she's gonna take the attack from the boss, and okay, she's still alive for now, so we can stay alive until the end maybe. She has to survive this attack though, so maybe she's gonna die here. Yep, she died. Okay, but she revived in this form. So maybe she's gonna revive soon. She won't survive this attack though. Yeah, she's dead and everybody's gonna die now. Okay, so let's do another try. Let's try to ban the second skill. But I don't think that the damage are gonna change. I think that it is gonna be the exact same thing, and less damage maybe, because the first active skill is doing more damage than the basic attack. But we can try to see if we can survive longer. Okay, so let me change that, block this skill, and try again. She has a nice potential because of her unique mechanic. If she has exclusive 3, she can reduce the cooldown on her ultimate, but in fact she does not that much damage on the ultimate, so her damage are not that heavy. Okay, so yeah, for now she is already behind the damage required to hit the 200 million. She's losing 1 million per turn. She needs to inflict 10 million damage every turn in order to reach the 200 million at the end. So it is not gonna work. And the effect hit is not an issue here. As you can see, I always have 10 bleeds on the boss. Also, using the first active skill, she can reset the duration of the bleeds. And it can be really interesting, but in fact she can inflict many bleeds, so it's not required. But now at least she doesn't lose the buffs. Nine turns. She still have the apple. The apple procced here because she had no buff. So maybe it's gonna do the same result at the end. Or maybe if I am lucky enough, but here it was just an issue of speed on my Catherine. Yeah, she already died. So I have to try again. I want to try to see the maximum damage she can deal if she can survive until the end though. So I have to retry until it works. Let's do it again. So Alicia, is it a good hero? I think, yeah, she is definitely a good hero. But are you gonna play her somewhere in the game? I don't think so. In the Forgotten you already have Hizaro and you have AhkTaar. You don't need to take Alicia. Or maybe if you want to be sure to have more bleeds on the boss, maybe you can play Hizaro and Alicia. But I'm not sure if it is good enough to do that. I would prefer to use AhkTaar and another bleeder and then to use only supports in the Faction Abyss. So in fact, I don't think she is good enough. In any content in the game, there are better heroes. Am I gonna survive this one? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I used my consolidation and now this is where I lost my consolidation on the previous try. Yeah, I have no buff anymore and I have to tank the ultimate. But I have the shield now, okay. So it was different than before. I still have the apple for now. The boss should play before Alicia and she still have the consolidation. Okay, I was lucky it didn't make a crit. So I still have the apple for now. So maybe I can stay alive until the end. I'm gonna take the ultimate without... Okay, I have the consolidation, it's okay. Whew. So for now she is still alive. Close to the 200 million maybe. So maybe if she had a bit more stats, it would be doable. So I have the consolidation. Okay, I'm gonna survive until the end. It didn't crit. That's perfect. That's perfect. Nice. The damage are just a bit below what I need. Okay, 180 million. It proc the apple, but it's okay because one more turn and then the final result. And this is it. Here we are. 198 million damage, so it's not the same. His arrow dealt 229 million by his own. She dealt only 182 million damage with more attack and more mastery. So in fact, she is less effective than his arrow. But his arrow is harder to build because you need a huge amount of effect hit on him in order to be reliable. So let me show you the stats and the gear I have on Alicia. So she has a double mastery set. She has a 45k attack. His arrow had 44,900, something like that. So in fact she has 500k more. She has the same amount of speed. She has way less effect hit but more mastery here. She has something like 17% more mastery than his arrow before. And let's have a look to the emblems. This is what she has. So she has everything to increase her mastery and the damage. These two, so she's more tanky with these two. And she has the same aura with almost the same level. It was only level 4 on his arrow, so it is the exact same thing. So let's have a look to the gear. If I push myself, I have that on her. So crit damage, mastery, speed and attack rate. This one is perfect. This one, attack rate, effect hit, crit rate, crit damage. It is not the best because in fact when your heroes deal some bleed damage, it is considered as direct damage, but it cannot crit. So she doesn't require some crit rate. And here I have some nice boots, attack rate, crit rate, mastery. Here some attack rate, mastery and attack flat. Here mastery artifact with a lot of speed, attack rate and effect hit. Here some attack flat with some speed, a lot of speed and some effect hit. And here some speed, attack rate and effect hit. So this is what I have on her. Tell me what you think about this video. I hope that she is clearly underwhelming in comparison with his arrow. I can't wait to try the other heroes though. I want to compare Nidroll with his arrow and her. I want to try AhkTaar also, Lucia to see the damage of Lucia. I haven't did that yet. So stay tuned and have a nice day. Bye bye.